Hey guys, Pedguin here, and Terraria version 1.06 has just came out. I've been waiting this for a very long time. And to get the update, all you have to do is have Steam, and it should automatically update. So if you haven't got Steam, you may have to wait for a bit, I'm not sure. But now is the prime time to buy Terraria, mainly because it is midweek madness on Steam, so you can get it for half price. So that's 50% off, that's awesome! So yeah, let's just take a look. I'm just going to be listing off all the stuff that has changed, well, most of the stuff, most of the cool stuff anyway. So let's take a look, shall we? Okay guys, Pedguin here, and I've just started up my world just to see if there's any like difference. I don't think there will be, mainly because the only thing that's changed about the worlds in this changelog is probably like the backgrounds of the mud, and that's like it. And the rest are like, I don't know, the vanity items and stuff like that. And by vanity items I mean the crafting vanity items, which make your house look much sexier. So by those I mean stuff like pianos, looms, benches, dressers, bathtubs, red banners, green banners, every colour banner, whatever. Lampposts, tiki torches, there's all sorts of these stuff. There's just tons of these vanity like crafting items, which I don't mind, it makes your house look beautiful. Which is alright, I guess. And yeah, there's also this thing called the battle standard, which actually summons the goblin invasion, which I will actually have to find out how to do, because it sounds pretty cool. Because I've known some people that have played like 10 hours on one map and they haven't even got like a goblin invasion. So that will be really good, and it will actually help you get some like rocket boots, as I'm using now, which will make stuff a lot easier, because it was just a chance of luck really getting a goblin invasion. Okay, so they have actually added like keys as well, and chests that you like have to get the keys to first, like shadow and like golden ones in the dungeons and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Anyway, there's actually new NPCs. There's a spike ball, which is like a trap and it can't be killed. So that's just inside the dungeons, I think. It's classed as an NPC, which doesn't really make any sense, but still, it's a kind of trap. You probably can kill it somehow, I'm not sure. Anyway, there is a blazing wheel as well, which is some sort of trap, I can only assume. And also dungeon slime, which they carry keys, and then you take the keys to the chests. So you can't just like blitz through the dungeons anymore, you have to kind of focus on what's going on. See if there's any slimes, kill the slime, take the key to the chest and get your loot. So it's going to be a bit more tricky to get your Masamora, which you're going to have to then use to get to the Knight's Edge, because you need all the swords to get that. Okay. And actually, the retexture that door I've just noticed. I'm at the edge of the world already. Oh well. So yeah, NPCs now require a comfort item to move in, and by comfort item I mean like a bathtub or something random like that. I think so anyway. Something like the table and the chair. That's a comfort item. Bed. That's a comfort item. You need to have like at least one of those, I think, and then you can actually have an NPC move into your house. That sounds a lot easier, because maybe they won't be as big as like a table and chair and all that stuff. So yeah, they need at least one of the comfort items, which is probably one of those. And now when you summon the Eater of Worlds, now I'm in the corruption, might as well tell you. Wow, this looks a lot different, and the music's changed. Whoa, listen to that music. That's cool. That is awesome. I think they had like corruption music before, but it was just some sort of like low bass weird shit, and that sounds really good actually. That sounds awesome. Wow, I'm impressed by that. So far I'm really impressed by the music. Interesting. So yeah, so when you summon the Eater of Worlds and you like run out of corruption, he doesn't get defeated randomly anymore. He actually flees, which is actually pretty good, because like I teleported away the other day and it was like, you've killed him, and I was like, what? Because it doesn't make any sense, does it? So I'm glad they've done that, because then you'd actually know what the hell has just gone on. You're not confused as hell like I was. Okay, so there's all sorts. There's Hornet. You know the Hornets that are like freaking strong as hell. They've actually made them even harder. They shoot out like these little spike things, and they can actually poison you, which is crazy. I thought the freaking jungle was hard enough. Not with freaking poison getting shot at me. This is gonna be terrible for my hardcore. I'm gonna tell you that straight off. So the cursed skulls in the dungeon. Hello, Mr. Dungeon. Hey, there's a bit of retexture problems there. Oh no, that's just water. I was thinking. was confused for a second. I was like, why do those flowers have white background? Let's see if I can see something before I die. Wow, there's a demon altar in... Ow, okay, I'm dead. Anyway, Dungeon Guardian, okay. Ugh. I think that covers most stuff. There's also stuff like... There's like certain buffs with sets. Like if you get a whole set of molten armor, you get like a massive melee increase or something. More critical hits with your like melee or something. And the really good thing I noticed is the Necro Armor actually has a reduced ammo consumption. So when you're using like hundreds and hundreds of bullets, you're only going to use a certain amount, like only a few, like, which is pretty good. I like, because I always run out of bullets because I'm some crazy ass guy and just fires over and randomly stuff, especially when in PvP. So that's going to be really, really good. And that happens with all the armors. So with the magic ones, you're obviously going to like save mana and stuff like that. So that's really good. And it's same for the weapons. Like when you're using a mini shark, you have like a 30% chance not to use a certain type of ammo or something like that. I think it's like that anyway. And that'll be really, really good to see, to be honest. Sounds really good. So that pretty much concludes like the interesting things anyway. If I've missed stuff out, I'm sorry, but you can check them out for yourself. You should at least have some stuff to check out. Anyway, this is just a video to update you on that stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. I hope you check it out because I am actually going to be playing this all day. So see ya. Bye.